More intensity defensively on Saturday night, or did it just kind of look that way because you guys played well?
I really, I mean, obviously it was a lot before the game, knowing who you're playing, but really we just did the same process that we've been doing, and then just on Saturday the energy was just like you could feel it from like when we woke up to the meetings in the hotel. Like everybody energy was just on a different level. So I really would say the process was the exact same during the week, but just on game day that energy just went up, and we was just everybody was just really excited to play. You could tell.
Coaches have told us that the pregame festivities didn't fire anybody up, but Isaiah said it might have given you guys a little extra on Saturday night.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things where you could tell that they do that every game, but we were the only team that was not feeling that. And I didn't think it was nothing personal because at the end of the day, it's all about Mizzou, and it's all about our defense and our D line. So they wanted to make it about them, but it's about us, and that's the only thing that matters is this D line.
Darius, with a guy like Anthony Richardson who's been escaping pocket so frequently, what is kind of emphasizing the line room and to keep him contained in the pocket during pass rush?
Basically, like the way you think about it is think about it as like a well, and a guy like that who has like tremendous speed and whatnot. You just don't want to let him get out the well, so it's really just keep him inside and just keep rushing, and don't have just give good effort when you're rushing because you never know you might catch him out the side or real quick. But as long as we keep him in the well and make him a passer, I'm really excited for that opportunity. But we just got to rush at our angles and our levels and just have good energy.
How important is like tackling technique with a dude that big?
It's definitely a huge emphasis because you got to get them on the ground. That's the name of the game. And like small, like little ankle tackles and stuff on running backs and stuff, it's just not the same with a bigger quarterback. But another thing we got to think about is just ball security, getting the ball out since he runs a lot. Try to get more takeaways on him if he wants to be a runner. But really just focusing on the drills and practice as far as the near hip, run your feet, and everybody run to the ball and just get them on the ground.
Darius, you were on the team with Bolton's here,
Mm.
and Tyron Hopper, in a way, is kind of stepping into a role like that, with just a playmaking linebacker. How would you kind of compare the two?
Um, well, that's a great question because obviously Bo was like the best, like probably the best that one of the best players I've ever been around, and Hop is definitely like makes a lot of good plays for this defense and this team. But really, it's hard to compare the two of them because they're like different like builds. Like Hop's, I would think like a little bit more athletic, but Bolt is like really really intellectual, like smart about how he plays and. But they're just both great players, and I'm glad that I was able to be teammates with both of them. But yeah, they both just really good players, bro. Honestly.
Darius, Coach Baker talked a little bit about execution at the end of that Georgia game and
Yeah.
just playing 2 weekends in a row with those games coming down the stretch. What are some things that the defense learned about itself and then that you guys have been trying to take away from, I think 7 total points were have been the difference between the last two. So
Yeah.
what are some things you guys have learned that you're going to try and implement going forward?
Finish. Really, that's a huge thing. Just finish like every drill, every clip in practice, like everything. Just finish because that Saturday didn't finish, and it's very unfortunate because that's the difference between a win and a loss, especially in a big game like that. So just finishing, just having good energy, and realizing practice execution is game day reality. So we got to practice hard and just continue to build the process. Like honestly, like one of our strength coaches, Coach Russell, he told us a story about the stone cutter and how you just keep hitting the stone, you keep hitting the stone, you keep hitting the stone, and like he hit it 100 times, but on the 101st time it broke. But it wasn't that 101st hit; it was all the hits building up, and that's why I feel like our defense is really becoming like we keep just grinding and keep hitting and hitting, and eventually, like I think it's going to explode just because of how hard we're practicing and how well we're connected with one another.
Speaking of that build, obviously going from last year around this time to now with the new defensive coordinator,
Yeah.
after the game, like Kirby Smart and Georgia was really complimentary of the pass rush and the penetration you guys were able to get. I mean,
Yeah.
to earn that respect in just a year's time, what does that mean to you, especially someone who's been
It definitely means a lot because My whole career playing Georgia, I don't think it was ever like a real competitive, close game like Saturday. So, you know, they're the number one team in the nation, and to get that from them, it means a lot. But obviously, it doesn't mean as much as a win. You know, that would have been everything. But we can take that compliment and just continue to get better because it's only week 5. Well, this is week 5, I think. I don't know. It's all the weeks get jumbled up. But just keep going. Like, we got a lot of ball left. Like, it's obviously unfortunate, the loss, but, you know, we know what we're capable of. But we just have to do it on an everyday basis and just continue just to keep hitting the stone, keep hitting it, honestly.
Darius, did you see like Hopper and Charleston and Williams and the rest of the transfer in the defense like being this good and this helpful this quickly?
Yeah, I definitely did because they wouldn't be here if they wasn't good. Honestly, just being honest, like obviously, like our coaches, we've had have a lot of transfers, so you know the expectation is for them to be really good players for us, and they've definitely developed a lot. And I'm just glad they're on my team. You know, they obviously could have went anywhere, but I'm glad they're here at Mizzou and buying into the process and just being good teammates. And you know, I'm glad they're here. But yeah, they're definitely playing really good ball right now, and I'm just glad they're here.
Anything else for D-Rob? Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.